Hey, welcome to today's video, and today I've got some Edge of Eternity boosters and collector boosters. So I've got 9 play boosters and I've got 2 collector boosters. We're going to play a little game here that we've done before. We're going to, see how they compare. Both costing around $65 for the 9 play boosters and $65 for the collector boosters. But which one will yield more money? Will it be the 9 play boosters? A lot more packs, but just the 2 collector boosters where obviously you've got a chance of putting galaxy foils, all those, special kind of foils that you can get and art variations. You can get a few different ones in here, but obviously these are where some of the big money are. Now, cards that we're looking to pull, especially in the regular packs, are cards like Tezzeret, Cruel Captain. We've got the lands being printed, the shock lands like Sacred Foundry, Breeding Pool and Watery Grave coming back. And some of the new lands as well from Edge of Eternities like Evendo, Waking Haven, and also the nice blue land that I'd love to pull, Uthros Titanic God Core. So we're going to, without further ado, we're going to see which is going to be yielding the more money. Which ones do you think? Put down in there before you watch this video. I'm going to go through, open the play boosters first, then open the collector boosters, and then we'll have a summary and see which one has more value. So here we go with the first pack. Now all my prices are going to be from the channel sponsors Cardmarket. I'll be using them as a reference. As we know, prices are a little bit higher at the moment, but some will go up and some will go down. But I'm going to be using cards that are over 50 pence, so just over 50 cents to give the play boosters a chance. Let's have a look what we pull. Scrapper, Germating Worm. Exosuit Savior, I'm going to butcher names, you always know I do. Radiant Strike, Red Tiger, Mechan, Steel Swarm Operator, The Predator, Scream Up, so he's starting off straight away there. Molecule Modifier, and our first rare is Starfield Vocalist. This is a 3/4, enters the battlefield, causes the triggered ability of a permanent control, trigger an additional time. Now that seems like a pretty sweet card. I'm looking if it's on the first page. I've got the first page open on my card market from the top 20 cards of the money, and that doesn't seem to be in one. So, not the best start. But, I don't know what you think about this set. It doesn't seem like a whole load of money straight away from looking. Obviously, the prices will change, and some will go up, some will go down, as we do know. Sweeper, and then we've got Chrome Companion. Argarian. I'm interested to know what you actually think of this set from what you've seen so far in the spoilers. Possibility Technician. So a 3-mana Kavu Artificer, 3/3. Whenever this creature or another Kavu you control enters exile top card of your library for as long as it can remain, you may play that card. Also has the Warp ability as well. Not a bad card. And a foil Lash. And a Mountain. And a Robot. So yeah, interesting. I got these packs from Wizards. If you're wondering why I got these open a little bit early, they gave me these to preview to my community, so thanks a lot to them. Night Limmery, Gravekill. I'll also be going through, I haven't looked at the prices of commons and uncommons, but anything over the 50 I will be putting into the grand total. Dauntless Scrapbot, Siege Ship Broodtender. Now this seems a card that would be pretty decent for the Golgari colours. I feel like this could see a little bit of play. And then we have Consult the Star Charts. A 2-mana instant. Kick a 2. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of lands you control. One of those cards into your hand. If the spell was kick, put 2 of those cards in your hand. So yeah, that's pretty sweet, to be honest. The Consult is a nice card. Then a foil. I do love my foils. Slag Drill Scrapper. Foil Swamp as well. Swampy Swamp. And a Lander. So, none of those nice returning shock lands yet. Very happy to see them in standard, aren't we? I think that's good. And obviously, we will be having the Disappearing Sheoldred. Which card are you going to miss most from rotating out of standard? Shelly, it's probably about time it is gone, but I will miss Shelly, I must admit. Debris Field Crusher. Ooh, we get one of the alternate arts. So a Mystifying Maze. They're pretty hard to read, that type of writing, but still a very nice card. So this taps for a colourless land, and you can pay for exile target attacking creature. And opponent chose at the beginning of the next instant return to the battlefield. So yeah, pretty sure that's a reprint of a card, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is, but still, very nice space art there. I do love that. And then we have a Thrumming Hive Pool, which is the affinity for slivers. Slivers making a bit of a comeback. Drix, Fate Maker, an Island, and a Lander. So yeah, that was a pretty sweet pack. I know the regular copy of that card is not too much, but that is a nice art card there. Let's get into the next pack. Focus Fire, Mechanizuya, Moxide, Colossus, Drix, Fate, Torpedo. Have any of you gone to pre-releases? Let me know how you've got on. I didn't go to any, but I'd love to hear about yours. So Extinguisher Battleship, 8 mana. That's not on the first page as well. This could be a collector boost one. So when this spacecraft enters, destroy a target non-creature permanent. Deals 4 damage to each creature. Has station as well. So you can tap another creature you control. Put a charge counter on it. And then it's power space. There's only a sorcery artifact creates gets at 5+. So 10/10 flying trample there. And a foil drone. Nice bit of foil. Ooh, look at that. I mean, it's a mountain, so it's a bit of a banter to me because obviously I'm a blue mage, but still, not. Those lands are beautiful, beautiful in foil. For me, this set, the lands are just the best thing. I love the reprint of the shock lands, and I love those type of space lands. I think they just look really cool. I'll be pimping out maybe some commander decks with them, which will be a good idea. Probably not the cheapest at the moment. Have to leave it a while till the price maybe drops for them. And what do we get? Ooh, Entropic Battle Cruiser. So this is another one with station. The 1+ is whenever an opponent discards a card, they lose 3 life. Ooh, I like that. 4 mana though. Flying Death Touch. 3/10. So whenever this spacecraft attacks, each opponent discards a card. Each opponent who can't loses 3 life. So interesting card, maybe a bit highly priced, but still nice to build around. And a foil rare, Mutinous Massacre. Choose odd or even. Destroy each creature with mana value chosen quality, then gain control of all the creatures. Untap them to gain haste to end of turn. Does cost 7 mana though. So maybe a cool commander card. Standard? Not in this current standard. Even after rotation, going to have, turn 3 red decks still doing their thing. Banishing Light is a back with a reprint. Nebula Dragon, a Tenderfoot. It's heavy. Commander Bridge. Tractor Beam. Survey McCann. Dawnstrike Vanguard. Breeding Pool. We got a lovely land. That's a money card. I know that one will be pretty sweet. Probably trading around, I don't know, about $10, $11, $12 now maybe. So about £8, £9. But very happy to get a breeding pool. I do like putting the lands. Double rare pack, Memorial Vault. And then we get a Squadron Ace foil. Forest and a Ribot. So yeah, that was one of the good pulls. Right, here we go for the next pack. That one's a little bit tardy there. So we have a Prospector, we have Technician, Rig of War, Blooming Stinger, Shieldmate, Sentinel. Artifacts could be a good thing. The artifact deck didn't lose much in rotation for standard, so this could be pretty decent going into the new one. Alfaro, and then Consult of the Star Charts. That's our second one of them. So yeah, we pulled a couple of them. And a Depressurize. That is, don't know about the card, but very nice looking foil there. Oh, we got a Plains, not foil this time though, but one of those nice space looking lands, and a Lander. So obviously you can't get them in all the packs, but if you do pull them, they're definitely a nice added bonus to your play booster. So over here, like I said, $65. Why is that not going into focus? Come on. Right. Why is the camera just started? There we go, that's better. I mean, it was doing so well there up to the last pack of the play booster, and then it wanted to just some reason just go out of focus. Must have found something in there. Must be a good pack. That's what it's going to mean, isn't it? It's going to be a good pack. Ancient Tomb. Very nice. Add double colours. This land deals 2 damage to you. Gorgeous space art. If you're a space fan, you're going to absolutely love Edge of Eternities. And then Sunset Saboteur. How's this one? Yeah, not too bad. Menace, Ward, discard a card, which is always a nice ward effect, I feel. When the creature attacks, put a 1/1 counter on target creature an opponent controls, though. I mean, it's a 4/1 with Menace for 2 mana, but don't know about that. Siege, Ship, Impact, destroy artifact, enchantment, its mana value 2 or less, create a Lander token. Nice foil. And there's a Plains. And a lander now. I don't know. I don't feel like, even with the card prices a little bit higher at the moment, I don't feel like we've pulled a great lot of value there. So I think the favour may be turning to collector boosters. But sometimes my luck and collector boosters can be a bit shocking. So I'm not too sure. Now, God, they're hard to get into. Has this been glued down with, like, Gorilla Glue? This one is hard. Now, sometimes they're back to front, aren't they? So I'm going to have a little look. It does have this there. I know sometimes they're back to front, but we're going to get some lovely foils in there. Now, there's only 2 packs, but sometimes the foils do push over the 50 cents, which is what we want to be doing there, because you've only got 2 packs to make these competitive with the 9 play boosters, but you have got the chance of getting these lovely, gorgeous foils. Dark of Endurance, Galaxy foils, Potential, All Fate Stalker. I find it hard knowing the difference between all the different types of foils these days, I must admit. I don't know if you find it easy. Scour for Scrap. 4 mana circular for an artifact card revealed in your hand. I mean, that's not too bad, is it? That's not bad. I mean, 4 mana card could see a little bit of play for standard. We get a glittery, look at that, glittery mountain there. Could have been better, could have been a island, of course. So first rare we got their Loading Zone with gorgeous art. I do love the art in this set. If one or more counters would be put on a creature, spacecraft or planter, you control twice that many are put on instead. I mean, that just looks good, doesn't it? That looks a sweet card. Surge Conductor, another non-token artifact you control enters proliferate. Few proliferate decks out there, especially in blue. Stomping Ground. Oh, with the lovely alternate space art there. I do love these. I'm going to have to try and collect them if I can. Watery Grave would be one that I would love to pull, but Stomping Ground still has the red. Thespian Stage, we get another land. It's because I said I love the land, see? This land becomes a copy of target land, except it has that ability. Non-rare, that one. And the rare, oh, it's a red though. It's a red card. It's bantering me. Terminal Velocity. But you red mages are loving this. May put an artifact or creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Permanent gains haste. When it leaves the battlefield, deals damage to its mana value to each creature. Not too bad. 6 mana though. And a lander token. Maybe the lands are worth a bit. Maybe this is going to be closer than I think. Unless there's a secret card in there. You know, sometimes with these collector boosters, there's cards that I think aren't worth the money. And then I look them up at the end and, yeah, wow. I get a change. Bit different to last time we did this with the last standard set. We were putting like, what was it called? Like the Elsbeths and stuff like that. So you sort of knew them. This set is a bit newer to me. I haven't looked into it too much. So this is definitely going to be a surprise for me at the end. Collar Zealot. Atmospheric Greenhouse. God, look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Unravel. Counter target spell. Now, this is better. This is a bit more blue. It's a bit more me. If amount of mana spent to cast a spell was less than its mana, you draw a card. Invasive Maneuvers. Oh, Forest. Gorgeous Forest. I don't mind a Forest. I'm a Tachi-Over Commander player. And that is a pimp land that will be pimping up my deck. And then we have a Secluded Starforge. We are definitely pulling the lands, aren't we? Starforge. And then a what's this one? Eumidian Hatchery. So what's this land do? Pay 1 life, add a black, put a hatching counter on this land. When the land is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, each hatching counter, you get a black insect token with flying. So yeah, good utility land, that one. Memorial Vault. Sack an artifact, exile the top X card, lower X is the mana of your, and then you may play those cards this turn. Ooh, Gemstone Caverns. Now that is a sweet legendary land. God, lands have been very kind to me in this. I know that is a very nice card, that one. And then a Nova Hellkite. Now, is this a different type of foil in here? A Flying Haste Dragon enters. It deals 1 damage to target creature and opponent controls. Just the 1 damage. But does have Warp 3. Flying Haste, a 4/5 though. So, yeah, gorgeous looking card. And a lander. Now, last time I had an idea of the totals. This one I've got no clue whatsoever. So now I'm going to count up all the cards. What do you think? Who's going to win? We'll find out in 2 seconds. So there we have it. But who is the winner? 9 play boosters versus 2 collector boosters today. These were the Best pulls from the collector boosters. First of all, we had the Gemstone Caverns coming in at just over 33.58. The Memorial Vault at the moment is around 11.34, and the Stomping Ground is around 8.25. So they had a total of £75.95 across all the cards that are over 0.50, 50 pence, which is around $102. So they made profit from their $60 odd, but did they make profit more or less than the play boosters? Well, some of you might know, but these were the pulls from the play boosters. And funny enough, the play boosters total was $97.10, which is $130.46. So it smashed the collector boosters this time. They get their revenge from the previous video that we did when Tarkir come out, mainly due to the Ancient Tomb, which is around 62.41, which is absolutely amazing. The Breeding Pool, nice, coming in just under £10, so that was pretty good. And Thrumming Hive Pool as well was another decent pool, which surprised me in the price, which is around £8.62 as well. Also had Consult in there that was about £8. So I'm very, very surprised, but it was made by the Ancient Tomb. So it just proves that play boosters, you can get that big money card. It was, better. It was double better than anything in the collector boosters. Just under, the Gemstone was about 33. So it's quite unbelievable. I am shocked. I would have gone collector boosters, especially after the previous time. But just proves that play boosters for around £5 each, you can still get some money pulls. And both of them was a good pullback. Very happy with these. I have to decide which decks I'm going to go in, which cards I might sell, and stuff like that. But I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Give it a big thumbs up if you can. Let me know what you think of the set. Like I said before, if you want to support me further, go become a Patreon for Total MTG. I really do appreciate that extra support. But just watching the videos means a lot. Thank you again to the sponsors, Cardmarket, and I'll see you on the next video.